Hello, everybody. Welcome. Well, what are we doing today? Well, we're still getting things. I've got stuff to do for sure. We're going to do something today that's not chainsaw related to start with. After I got home from the bunion show, I checked the fluid and stuff in my car the next day, and I found out that I had a little bit of antifreeze on the reservoir, and the power steering pump's leaking a little bit, and I know that. But I also got an idler pulley that's wobbling. And anybody that's bought an idler pulley recently knows them things are getting rather expensive. And we ain't spending that kind of money. They want $40 and $50 for a metal idler pulley to go on a car. And that is completely uncalled for. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to go out there and take that pulley off. And I'm going to see if I got a bearing in the magic box of bearings. And we're going to see if we can't press the new bearing in that pulley and put it back on there. And I know that some people will tell you that you can't do that. But I'm here to tell you that I done it to my truck. Well, before I met Alyssa. Yeah, I done one on my truck before I met Alyssa. So that's, 9 years ago. I've known her for about 8 years, I think. So it was before then. And it's still on there right now. And that bearing cost me, well, it didn't cost me anything. Because I didn't have a bearing that fit it. And I went down to Dad's. And he had a plastic pulley that was for a lawnmower that had gotten broke. And it was a brand new one. And I put it in the lathe and I cut the face off of it where I could knock the bearing out of it, and I put that bearing in there. So it was a bearing out of a brand new plastic lawnmower pulley. And it's still on there today, and as far as I know, still tight. So we're going to grab a 15 millimeter double box in. We're going to go out there and see if we can get it off. I really doubt y'all might be able to see this. Here's a double 15. I'm just going to reach down in here and figure out which way the tensioner goes. It goes that way. I'm going to try to slip that belt off of there if I can. My hands don't work near as good as they used to. Sorry if y'all looking at the back of my head. All right. And I don't need to inspect the belt, really, I don't think, because I just put this on there new a couple weeks ago when we replaced the air conditioning compressor. Well, it's probably been several months now. And I drew my belt route out here because it didn't have it drawn on there. I know some of these things can be a real pain. Luckily this one's not too bad. I don't remember if it was loose before. I can't remember. Or Chris did. Chris took it off back on, I think, the last time. So I need to get both hands in there, because I'm right there on the end. Just trying to get that last one out. Come on. Come on. There you go. There's the pulley. We're going to take that. Can y'all see? I can't see. We're going to take that off, and we're going to take that off. What we got here? 6203. All right. Go see if we got one. All right. Found a brand new 6203. This is a NSK. Pretty nice bearing. I didn't think I had any more there for a minute. I'm running low on, but I had one. So we're gonna stick this up here in the press. We're gonna go. Look at there. That's just about got it. Oh yeah. I don't know what I did to my other block. These presses right here are handy, but they really lack in some places for certain setups. It's an arbor press, but there you have it. We pushed the bearing. Now this bearing feels good, but it has got a bunch of play left to right. So, well, y'all know, like the 288 had the other day. The bearing's got that kind of play in it. It wobbles. Now, it's not too bad. Give me just a minute. I'm going to actually clean the pulley with some brake cleaner right quick. I'm just going to take a rag, spritz it a little bit, wipe it off so it look like a new one when I put it back on. All right, I got it cleaned up. I want to show y'all this. That's what they want for this pulley on eBay. $54.48. Now, that was just the fastest one I could find. I don't know if there's cheaper ones somewhere else. I'm not really interested in that. I just wanted to show you what they were looking about on them things. And I'm trying to show you the difference in what it takes to put one of these in and stuff like that. Now I'm going to push right in the middle of it to start with. And I know people say, well, you can't do that. You'll ruin the bearing and whatnot. I didn't put that much pressure on it. And yes, you can ruin the bearing that way. I'm just trying to get it seated in there to start with. Trying to get it straightened up in the hole. It's best not to push from the center, but some bearings you do have to push from the center. It's best if you don't hit them in the center, because that will, you can really tear up a bearing by pushing in the middle of it. I ain't quite got her zeroed in yet. Normally I would find a socket and push this in with a socket or something, but I didn't do it, and I was trying not to pause the video again because I wanted to give y'all an idea of about exactly how long it takes to do this. Oh, there we go. Now I got her. I got just a smidge on the because it had a little bit of a lip there. Smooth and tight. There we go. Now, see, it still has the original Ford part number on it. But now it's got a new bearing in it. So, I mean, would this have stayed? I mean, it wasn't coming right off, but I noticed it. And well, as y'all know, I got this car, and one of the reasons why I got it was so I could go to events and stuff like that. So I want to keep it as tip-top shape as possible, because I don't want to be broke down on the side of the road and have to send out a message and ask somebody to come and get me. So we got that. And hopefully it won't be much longer, and Amazon will be here with my reservoir, and we'll be putting it on too. I'm going to check this thing out because it might be just a little bit crooked. The bearing might be just a little crooked in there, and if it is, I'm going to straighten it up. I should spin it. Well, I'm going to show y'all. Well, let's do it. I'll show you how I do it. There's a couple different ways you can check the squareness of a pulley. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, I don't recommend you do it. Because some people don't feel safe doing stuff like this. But I'm not one of them people. That's spinning pretty good. Yeah. All I did was just spin it up. And you can feel it if it's out around. You can really feel it. Yeah. Ain't bad at all. Okay. Yeah, let's go put it back on. All right. Now, the bushing and the bolt goes back in the front. The washer with little tabs on it. Screws back down on there. There goes Dad, they're leaving. Now, we're just gonna reach down in here. And I gotta hit the right spot. Yeah, I should have just took the reservoir out. I gotta push the boat back just a smidge in the pulley because I'm up against the air conditioning line right there. So I gotta push the air conditioning line back. There we go. It's just a little bit, it's a little bit tight to get in there. With this reservoir out of the way, it'd be real nice. And the silly thing is I'm not going to take the reservoir out until the new one comes because I got to go pick Boo up from school after a while. And if it don't get here, well, y'all know sometimes Amazon packages don't come till 6 or 7 o'clock at night. I don't want to tear it apart and then have to put it back together to go pick Boo up from school. So I'm going to wait till she gets here and then I'll put it on. There we have it. Oh yeah, spins good. Now, I'll put this back on here. This back on here. Here's the rooster crowing. Went the wrong way. There's the belt back on there. I have got to fix that leak in that power steering pump too. Now let me go crank it. See if she'll fire up this morning. Hey, look, the pulley's not wobbling. That's great. Yep. There we go. That's 15 minutes and 15 seconds on our video. All right. Something else we got to do. I did crank the car. The pulley looks good. So we're going to go with it just like it is. I'm not driving the car to Ohio. I'm riding with Brennan, but I got to drive over to Brennan's house. So it ain't that far away, but I don't want to take no chances with anything. I want to try to get everything cinched up and good to go. All right. I'm going to keep the gold link in here too. So what we're going to do now is I've got a 28-inch chain. And I know y'all can't see it, but you see this mark on the table? Well, there's another one up here, right here, and there's another one down here. And what I've done is I marked the table so that I put two. All right. I put two like that. I get the chain good and square. I'll put them two rivets for that link right there on that mark. And then if y'all can see this line right here, and this one and this one, there should be 84 drivers between them two. So let's count them right quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, 2, 4. And it's right on the money. So I've got to cut. I got to cut these two. I'm gonna cut these two right quick. What I do is I just grind the heads off of them, knock them out. So I'm gonna pause it so y'all don't have to listen to the grinder, okay? All right. I put it in the chain breaker and pop the rivets out. So now we've got an 84 driver chain. We just got to put it back together. I don't know if this preset will do it or not. We're going to find out. And that preset is larger, I think, by a small amount. Yep, it is. And I thought it might be. All right, this is an Archer preset. Let me see if I can find the Oregon one and make sure, see if it's the right size. All right, here's the preset for the Oregon chain. There we go. Yeah, that fits in there. The chassis rivets are a little smaller on the Oregon and the Husqvarna than on the Archer. So there we go. Now we just gotta go over here and rivet it back together. So let's do that. All right, we'll set it up in there. The biggest problem I've got around here is the shop is not set up conducive to filming. It's set up to get work done. So what we're gonna do is you put the end you want to smash over here, put the other end here, and I think y'all can see that. And I'm gonna start putting pressure and turning this end over here, and it'll start heating the rivet up a little bit, and it'll roll it over. Sometimes the chain wads up while you're doing it. Just make sure, it's not a big deal if the chain wads up. But it is if the teeth get interlocked with each other. There's that one set. If you let the teeth get interlocked and then you try to get it straightened out, sometimes that's a real pain in the butt. Trust me, because I've had to cut one before and take it back apart. When it starts to move back, usually that means it's about done. Can y'all see that? Make sure the chain moves free. It does. Now I'm going to inspect it. Oh yeah. Looks almost like a factory rivet. No problemo with that. All right. We got her. All right. Well, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I've been barring things up and everything. I hadn't bothered filming a whole lot more of it. I've got to go to the IGA here directly. I was thinking about showing y'all the chickens, but I wanted to show you this too before I get ready. There we got the 170s ready to go, the 372s ready to go, the 382s ready to go. There's the Wild Thing. 562's been barred, and I made a different muffler cover to go on the front of the 660 so it could flow just a little bit more. And there we have it. So I've got a measuring tape, and I'm fixing to walk down here to the chickens, and I was going to show everybody the chickens because everybody likes to see the chickens. They like hearing the rooster crow. So we're going to walk right down here and have a look at them a minute. Pam said there's an egg in here. I need to go get the egg out anyway. So I got to measure the pen because I'm going to get a tarp to go over top of the pen. So here's the chickie dude. Hello, chickies. Hi, Roosty. Hi, Roosty. There's the little girls. There's the little egg. That's not a little egg. That's actually a big egg. There we go. Oh, y'all feed bucket's about getting worn down. This is the lot Mama put together. These are our dog lots. They put them together and put some of the panels on top to keep things from being able to get inside of them. So we still yet got to finish all the other stuff. We're getting it done. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop in here and get this egg, and I'm going to measure this thing right quick so I have an idea what size tarp I need, because I tried to tell Mama what size it was, but she don't believe me, so I'm going to measure it. All right. Y'all don't forget, come Sawfest this coming weekend. Marysville, Ohio. We're going to have a good time. All right. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out. Cock-a-doodle-doo.